I have rented a, supposedly this is a 12 by 30. It's actually 12 feet 3 inches by 28 feet 4 inches. And 10 feet high concrete ceilings. I have electricity tapped out of there. And the goal is to fit 2.5 cars in here, plus most of my other stuff. In order to do that, I'm going to create a loft. I have shelves upstairs I'm going to bring down, and I may alter them or expand them. I don't know yet. But this project has been in my head for about a week now, and I'm getting ready to actually start executing the plan. I have gathered a lot. I have my air hose, I have my compressor, I have my engine hoist. I went and bought a skill saw. Also bought a pneumatic nail gun, along with some framing nails. I have my fan here to try to keep cool, steel-toed boots and sneakers, socks, overalls. I also have the wood. The wood that I'm going to use is going to be 9 4x4x6s, 3 sets of 3. They're going to be sandwiched in between these 2x8x12, all pressure treated. The way I'm going to do that is I've decided I'm going to cut 6-foot sections, 6-inch sections, 2 6-inch sections from that. I'm going to screw it to the back of this one right here, which will give me a place to butt up against the wall, and that'll give me 6 inches of space away from the wall. I'm also probably going to have 6 inches of space between here and the other ones. And I'm going to bolt one of them. I'm using 1/2-inch carriage bolts, 7 inches long, with nuts, locking washers, and washers. I have 25 of these. 9 posts times 2 is 18, leaves me with 7 other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll prevent it from side to side. That's going that way. I may have to buy a few more. But I'm going to drill a hole in the middle of one of these, wherever I find out where the post is going to end up, and use a carriage bolt. I'm going to attach that carriage bolt to my engine hoist so that I can lift it up, find the levelness of it, and then drill through this one here. And then I'm actually going to end up having to put both of them up. So I'll probably clamp one, and then maybe I'll bolster it up with a 2x4 to hold it up there. I'll figure it out as I go along, but that's pretty much how it's going to go. And then I'm going to do the furthest one out here, the other set, create that one. Then I'm going to lay probably a 2x4 across and get that level. And then I'll raise and lower that depending on what's going on. And then I'll finish with the middle set. And then after the middle set, I'm going to going to have to go buy a 16-foot 2x4. And I'm going to have to cut it to about 13.5 feet, and it's going to go on the diagonal. And I'm going to use, it's going to go on the inside, and I'm going to use a carriage bolt and go through the top, the center here, and then the bottom at there. That's going to provide support from it shifting and collapsing. And for these, there's 3 inches extra in width. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this one shifted all the way over to that wall, and this one shifted all the way over to that wall. Same for the other ones, so that prevents side-to-side motion somewhat. And then on top of that, once I get all that framework done, it's going to be 2x6x12s, and I'm going to have 2 of them in the back. I believe those are the rim joists, and then I'm going to have 18 inches on center, 8 of them I believe running this way lengthwise, sitting on top of this, and then I'm going to have plywood, pressed particle board on top. I'm going to need 4.5 sheets of that. So I can actually have, what's it called? Lowe's cut it. Hell, I might even have them cut it in a bunch of, in halves. And then I could just use all those to, I could probably fit them all in the car that way, now that I think about it. So there's the faithful 88 Honda CRX. What a great car. Almost 10 years, like, well, a little over 9 years. Great, great, great car. Man, did I luck out ever getting that car. So, only 5.5 minutes left on the memory of my camera. But we're going to get to work today, and hopefully we're going to get a whole lot done. So, wish me luck.